Hi. Hi, developers. Hi, contributors. Hi, community. My name is Julien Bouquillon. On the internet, I'm Revolunet. And today, I'm the guy between you and your delicious meal with our chef, Jean-Jacques Massé. Yeah. So I'm really proud to be here today and to be a part of the open web community. And today I want to share with you some insights about mobile application development using AngularJS, Cordova, and other open source technologies. So as you can see here, we can expect a little bit more of user and devices in the next few years. And we have a fantastic platform to address the most of it, which is the web platform. Devices, browser, and performance are improving quickly, and we now have really decent web views with really good HTML5 and CSS3 capabilities. And first, just to clarify these points, Cordova, it's the open source part of the Phonegap project, and it's backed by most of the tech industry giants like Adobe, Google, IBM, Mozilla, and more. So Cordova allows you to embed your single-page web application into a native browser, and it adds a JavaScript bridge to your device native APIs, like contacts, Bluetooth, file system, and more. And anything your device can do, and using a single cross-device JavaScript API. Cordova is fully based on Node.js and NPM, so you can integrate it really easily into your development workflow, and it makes a very comfortable environment for the web developers we are today. So first, I want to say that the Cordova CLI is awesome. It's really easy to start a mobile project. You just create an application, you put your code in the 3W folder, then you just run it, and boom, you have a mobile application instantly. And it supports iOS, Android, and most of the devices out there. And Cordova is also all available as a Node.js module, so it's really easy to script into it and to automate all the things. So now we have a nice solution to embed our web application. How do we build it? There are many choices these days to build a mobile web application. So if you want an all-in-one solution to build great mobile web apps, Ionic framework is definitely the best tool out there. But sometimes, depending on your needs, AngularJS itself and other open source libraries can do great things too. And luckily, the awesome guys at Ionic recently released a very cool project, which is ngCordova. ngCordova is a set of regular Angular services to talk to the Cordova APIs. So for example, here's one can create a native calendar event on your device using just JavaScript. And there are already more than 40 plugins available to talk to your device APIs, like barcode scanner, Facebook integration, contacts, and more. But there's more. Thanks to ngCordova, we can also take advantage of the Angular dependency injection system to mock the calls to Cordova during development or for unit testing. So we can create a full application and code it in our regular desktop browser and work entirely in our preferred environment. So as an example, I will show you how to play with the Contacts API with a little game, which is just a puzzle that use your contacts photo, and it creates a little mobile application. So first, this is how we fetch the contacts using the Cordova contacts service. So it's really easy. You just call the find method on the Cordova contacts, and then it returns a promise, and you can play with the result. So in my example, I just fetch all contacts related to Angular. Then I have a function that extracts the contact pictures, and then I have another function that transforms this data in cells for my little game. So I will show you how you can mock the Cordova services in your browser so you can test your full application and code in your desktop browser. So the first step, if you want to mock Cordova calls, is to load some fake data in your browser at startup. Then, when the application starts, we can add a dependency to our mock module we just created. And then our code in the browser will load the mock data. So we'll have full access to fake contacts. And this can be done also with a grunt task or gulp task or your build system. So demo time. Okay, fetching contacts. Cool. Ta-da! Yes, there is a slow internet connection. Okay. Reload. Reload. No. Okay, so give me 5 seconds. Okay, maybe the game will display a little bit later. So the idea is to play with the real APIs you can have on your device, but on your browser. So this is a very little game that fetches some of my contacts photos. So this is fake data. And you can just, the game is just to discover which friend is it, and you can call it directly. So we can see I have very good friends. So for example, do you know who is this guy? Okay, Pascal Pretsch. So that is a little game, and then it's dead easy to run it on my device. Using Cordova, I just do Cordova run Android if I want to test it on Android, and it will work in exactly the same way. If I want to add iOS support, it's just platform add iOS and then Cordova run iOS. So it's really that easy. And when your app is running on your device, you can also live debug it with the awesome Chrome ADB plugin, which means you can connect to your Android phone via USB and live debug your code. You can make breakpoints and everything we have on the DevTools. And it's really cool. And we also have access to the Batarang extension, which is very handy. So my last point is about hybrid technology. Hybrid technology is a powerful combination of the web standards for your app front-end and all the Davis native APIs you can access. And Cordova, by design, is made to extend your browser capabilities by adding plugins to native APIs. And it's really easy to do. Thank you, et bon appétit.